we're going to be taking a look at golf courses, waste treatment, the bush, the wilderness, the mangroves, the lagoons, freshwater all the way through to brackish saltwater, virtually every aspect of urban and city life.
Now here's a golf course where water hazard takes on a new meaning.
Fancy a bit of golf? I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be hunting for Crocs in a golf buggy. They're great too, they'll go anywhere. How's that? What do you reckon, mate? Whoop. See how fast he's swimming away from me? Look at that for tail motion. Go on that. Crikey, I don't know about the golf, but running around in the buggy sure is good. Perfect time of the day now.
It's very important that I check their reactions to humans.
See what happens if I go a little closer. Can I go near you?
To manage the species, we've got to understand their aggression.
Excellent. That is what we want to see.
Have a go at this, Sheila. Rightio. Now, to get closer, I'm going to pretend to be a golfer, something she's used to. Crikey, I reckon she's laughing at my golfing skills.
Okay. Greg Norman, hit your heart out. Here we go.
Struth, not again. I bet that Croc's never seen so many balls go in the water.
Can you swing around here? Keep coming, keep coming. I don't want to do anything too bizarre. Just come in here. Have a go at this. This female crawled up here last nesting season, built herself a hole down deep enough, noticed that it was perfect sand, great humidity, perfect temperature, and deposited her eggs. And then she started showing her teeth and like baring her teeth at any of the golfers coming along. Here's tolerance for you. The golf club shut that green down and asked the golfers really nicely if they could just please go around. Golfing away. Except the Crocodile will be that smart, she knows that the golfers always hit and go this way. But I want to try and get a bit closer to her, so we'll just have a go this way.
And all I'm doing is playing to her familiarity. You just hit that little white ball.
Oops, sorry, mate. Heck. Where's Greg Norman when you need him for a few golf tips? How's that? She's watching the ball.
I'm not any better with the putter either.
Wow. I'd take up golf if I knew I was going to get this close to apex predators every time I hit a couple of rounds over on the Mexican golf courses. So I think this is fantastic. Here is the tourism value of the American crocodile right here. 200 metres away is one of the best beaches in the world. Here's this great laguna, chock-a-block full of all the water sports. And here's this. Have a look at it. Bummer. Sorry, sweetheart. I had to go have another go at this golf. I could get the hang of it, I reckon. Here we go, sewage treatment plant.
How bizarre is this? Crocodiles living in the Cancun sewage treatment plant. You'd reckon nothing, but absolutely nothing would survive here. But I tell you what, have a go at it. Look at this. I've got close enough to check it out, and now it moves away.
And away he goes. How's this? This is bizarre. You can see the main drags just there, with all the cars going through. This is actually a sewage treatment plant. A sewage treatment plant. Whew.
Now what I want to do is see just how aggressive this Croc is. See how it responds to me.
Come on.
And so far, this is not good.
on.
The Croc should have actually moved away.
Oh, that is bad. It was quite obvious. Whack, she had to go. That's it. That's a naughty crocodile. Very naughty. And that's exactly how an attack takes place. Hey, Marco, what do you reckon, mate? That's got to be a female.
She's probably nesting somewhere around here and she's trying to defend her nest.
Oh, there's a girl, there's a girl. That's got to be a female.
Yeah.
That explains it. Nesting females are great, very protective mothers.
What we'll do is monitor her and make sure that nobody gets in this area, so we'll probably set up some sort of fencing just to keep people away from this area where she's nesting.
And then, if she does hatch her babies out, she settles down and she doesn't approach people again, is she okay to stay?
Yes, she would be okay to stay, definitely.
Great, 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 great. This is it. Night time, it's crocodile time.
All the crocs you can't see in the day suddenly become visible, and the spotlight reflects their eye shine. Perfect. We can estimate the population density and numbers, and again check their temperament by getting into the water and up close.
This is great. This is exactly what Marco and his team want. You can see he's not scared by the boat, and he's certainly not scared by the spotlight. He's not scared by me talking, my hand signals, nothing. He's sitting there frozen in the spotlight. That means at any given time this crocodile becomes a problem, then they can come in, easily get close enough, slip a noose over, whack, grab him, and successfully move the croc. It's very important that the spotlighting team continue to work the area so as they're familiar with the boat, the spotlight, the sounds, and they have no fear, just like this.
With so much development and so many people living, working, and playing right up to the water's edge, there's got to be a few problem spots. It's a real problem for Cancun. Tourism is the lifeblood. Crocs are part of the attraction, and we've got to find the best way to coexist.
What a classic scenario. We've got a beautiful double-storey restaurant happening there. Everyone's enjoying a feed, and they're also enjoying another feed, which is kind of why I'm here. They're throwing bread rolls out, and there's a 6-foot crocodile over there, or 2 of them, and they eat bread. The carnivore is eating bread, can you believe it? This is a big problem, a huge mistake. You don't feed crocodiles. These 2 crocs here, they're only 6 feet. Right at the moment, they're no drama. Pretty soon, they're going to be going, where's our bread roll? Where's our fish? Where's our steak? And they'll associate people with being fed, and then some poor person's going to come down, they're going to come up, bang. It's very important that we try and cut the association, and that's easy. People should never feed crocs.
It would be great to see some babies, and if we don't find enough little guys, it means the Cancun Crocs could be in trouble. We're in a canal that runs into a shopping mall, and man, even here we're finding crocs.
What a fantastic little croc. Look at that, little tubby. Little tubby, we're gonna call you. He's got his eyes all dilated. You hardly see these little tackers during the day. They've got to stay away from, the predators like fish, even a big crab would have a go at them. I reckon bigger crocodiles would probably eat you too. The beauty of this is that this is all about recruitment. Recruitment means we've got young ones coming back into the system. And when you've got young ones coming back into the system, that's the perfect sign that the girls are getting nest sites to hatch out, which is excellent. What do you reckon, little fella? Are you gonna make a run for it? Quick, I'll squeeze your bottom. Now have a look at this. Fancy a crocodile living in the mall. That'd be all right. Young crocodile spending too much time in the mall. I'll have to have a chat to his mum and dad about that. Antarctica is the driest continent on Earth. It has about the same precipitation as the Sahara Desert, which is less than 2 inches of rainfall a year. However, it does snow a lot, and the snow's built up over the years, just like that, packed down into solid ice, and it's constantly moving. Those walls are always caving in. The glaciers are piling into the sea, spitting icebergs back out into the ocean. The other interesting fact with Antarctica is it's also the highest continent in the world. There's so many mountains and volcanoes that are over 10,000 feet in height. Have a go at this.
Here's the luckiest bloke I've seen. One bull elephant and the rest are girls.
How you going, girls? Oh, excuse me. Crikey, you must have had a big lunch, did you? There's 50-odd females here, and I can see one bull in the middle, and they're all sneezing and snorting. That sneezing is actually getting salt back out their nose. You can see around their noses is a white secretion, that's salt coming out. Seals are pinnipeds, and what a pinniped means is a fin-footed mammal that lives in the sea. So as I've got fingers, they've developed flippers. Hang on, bit of a dispute over the back there. She's at young Sheila, trying to get in on top of the big old girls here, and they're like, listen, you little twerp, knock it off. Oh, the male's getting upset. Check that size of his teeth. Hey, big fella. Now have a look at this little girl here. I reckon she's the prettiest one out of the whole lot. Her eyes are just really... Oh! I just got told.
I love elephant seals, and every time I find a beach like this, it's chock-a-block full of wildlife. There's more wildlife here per square inch than anywhere else I've ever seen, and it all seems to be so harmonious on land. Undoubtedly, there's a lot more action underwater.
Antarctica is the greatest wilderness area on Earth. And here's why. Crikey, there's some wildlife here. But pretty well all of these animals that you're looking at here are very tolerant of people. You know, we don't predate on them anymore. And they understand that. And so generation after generation of seeing people come down here passively means that these animals don't live in fear of us, which is fantastic. But by jingo, it's one of the toughest places, if not the toughest place in the world to get to. So that, in essence, protects this joint virtually forever.
There's 350,000 penguins right here.
This is a chin-strap penguin highway. All of these ones with their little white tummies, they're all heading for the beach. You guys going swimming. Aren't they funny the way they get their little flippers out and their short little stout legs, and then they jump, they jump, they jump.
And they love their routines, down to the water to get a feed every day.
This is the chin strap launching pad. It's a beautiful beach, a great incline. But it's posing them a few problems because of the waves. There is a leopard seal out here hunting them. So what they're doing is they're coming down in a little packs. Here they go. They try to beat the waves. Bob's away. Look out, big wave's gonna hit them. Go, boys. There was 3 out of their group that didn't make it. That's okay, because what they're gonna do is they'll form another little group and then they'll go again. They're moving in, moving in. Woo, these guys are surfing.
And then back up the rocks with a feed for their chicks.
Whoa, steady, mate, steady. Have a go at that. You're kidding. What an incredible climber. What they've got is these incredible scale-like patterns on their feet and claws on the end of their toes, so they're able to grip these rocks and climb straight up. I mean, that's not vertical, but look at that. That's an effort. Look at that.
This bloke's an Olympic rock climber. I've got to see where he's going. I bet he's going to feed his chicks.
All right. Hey. You're all right. There's a lot of beach here. Now, here's a seal that'll actually... Hey, settle down. You're all right. I'm nowhere near. This is an Antarctic fur seal. Totally unlike the elephant seals in that these ones will chase and bite, and they do it on a regular basis. They blend in with the rocks really, really well, and so there's been quite a few tourists that have come along and almost stood on them. Fur seals had a go at them. They've tripped over backwards. In fact, there's someone that has to be medevaced for that very reason right now. These fur seals have got an incredible coat, absolutely amazing, which is very unfortunate for the old fur seal because they've been hunted, and hunted heavily, really, really heavy. She looks good like this, not as a fur coat.
Life in Antarctica revolves around the bounty in the sea for survival. And the numbers are astronomical. If you can imagine, there's 12 million chin-strap penguins alone. But it's a harsh environment, and things die.
There's dead penguins all the way along the beach. I wonder what happened. You're all okay, girls? You're okay?
Very sad. I love penguins.
Something really bad and something really sad has taken place here. All of these dead penguins have washed up, and the petrels are just going off on them. They do the job. They're the scavengers. They're the vultures of Antarctica, so to speak. What I want to know is why these penguins have died. But this is such a vibrant part of the coastline. We've got a big rack and stack of female elephant seals, gentoo penguins all over the place. And these poor little chin straps, well, they're not going to go to waste, that's for sure. While these big old petrels here are eating these ones, these dead ones, at least they're not up there in the rookery hitting the little baby chicks. So that's fantastic.
Daylight in late summer starts at 3 o'clock in the morning and runs through till 11 o'clock at night before you have to find a safe anchorage for darkness. And in a twilight that lasts for hours, Steve spots an amazing sight.
What a great looking iceberg. And have a look at the penguins on it. How on earth did those little tackers get up there? Oh, he's one climbing up now, look. Look at him go. Go, little fella. Up, up. Jump, little penguin. There.
This is something Steve just has to see close up.
Hey, chin straps. Hey, he's going. These poor animals, they're actually, predated very heavily by leopard seals. And that's why they come up here onto the sanctuary of these icebergs to seek refuge.
In the weak sun of an Antarctic summer, the ice is slowly melting in a floating reservoir.
Isn't this just amazing? Fresh water. 40, 50,000 years old, who'd know? And it's all about the snow over the years being compacted and jammed down into the glaciers and the ice cliffs and then breaking away and then sending these icebergs out into the sea. This is fresh water. Mate, I could live off this. Not in my car keys, I might add. Let's just check this thing for temperature. Whoo, Betsy. That is gonna freeze your fingers off so fast. Oh, beautiful. Sensational.
Here's something new for Steve, walking in snowshoes.
Unlike the penguins, I don't have good old webbed feet, and I weigh a lot more. So this soft, icy snow is just a crust at the top, and then it falls into a big lump of slush. So I have to mimic the penguin's feet with a bit of modern innovation.
There's millions of birds on the ground, no problem. But the sky's a different story.
That one connected. Do you hear that? Crikey. Crikey.
She must have a nest. Every other bird couldn't care less about him.
Most of the 17 species of penguin in the world are found down in this region. And these ones are Adelies. These are the southernmost breeding of all penguins. The harshness of the Antarctic winter means that the Adelie has got a very short window to breed, from mating, egg laying, getting their chicks into the creche like what we've got here now, and then getting them back out into the ocean as quick as possible. Now, what we've got here is a beautiful little creche. They've got their chicks up to a great stage. You can see a couple that have got their mohawks happening. That's their young plumage, their little chicken feathers. And the Adelies have got these beautiful white eye rings. And that's how they're very easy to pick from other penguins. They're absolutely beautiful. And they are the masters of toboggan. It'd be really nice to see them, like out on the snow, on their bellies, going down like a toboggan. They're fantastic.
There they go, absolute masters of tobogganing. They're famous for it, and Steve just has to have a go for himself.
I'm a dud.
All right, just give him a black and white tuxedo.
Here is the worst mistake anyone can make with the world's great carnivores, feeding them. These crocodiles, in this particular piece of the river system, is a well-known feeding spot for crocodiles. As a result, a man has been killed here, which is very tragic. And you can see these crocodiles come straight in for their free feed of meat. Never do this. To develop a good management strategy for these crocodiles, we need to know exactly what they're thinking, what triggers them, what they're about to do, what they're gonna do, so as we can take the measures we need to get great management strategies out in front of the crocodiles before people make mistakes. It's just about dark, and I choose to lure these crocodiles all the way out on land to show you just how dangerous they've become because people have fed them. If you want to watch crocs, don't feed them. Watch them from a distance. Watch them kill and consume their natural food.
See how the crocodile relates to the movement?
As soon as the light goes on, they run. You scan the river with the spotlight? Nothing. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick. Mugger crocodiles are renowned scavengers.
Rightio. What I'm going to do is just put this bag here, and that's going to be my last line of defence. Crocs should come up here and feed on that tucker. So it's about 2 metres back. And this is me. The thing with the mugger crocodiles is that they've been known to walk huge big distances to get food. They're known scavengers. In fact, that's their preferred food source. I've got Wes ready on the spotty, and when he calls it, bang, we go. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we'll see.
Now! It takes less than a minute to lure the first croc in, but the light scares him off.
Let's try again.
Now!
Three of them. They just hate the lights and they bolted. Oh, hang on. This one's staying over in the weeds there.
Beautiful big croc, but he's out of there too. They don't like the light.
How's that? That's a pretty big croc. I think the message is crystal clear. Look at him up on the high walk.
Now!
Whoop, that one's scared of the lights. He's going on. Whoop, how's this one?
Mugger crocodiles are like a prehistoric dinosaur.
Have a go at the teeth on it.
What a sensational looking carnivore.
See him just...
They swallow their food whole, twist their neck to get it down past their throat.
Ooh, they don't like me. They don't like the lights. They hate the lights.
This croc certainly isn't as timid as the others and idles back down, which gives me the opportunity to go up close to the water's edge. And sure enough, have a go at the size of this head. Big, buffy head.
This way. Get him head on. You can see his whole body. Right behind Wes.
Huge, big, buffy head. This is the largest mugger crocodile we've seen. This will be the man-eater.
Have a look at this. This is the two biggest crocs. Just slowly scan to your right. Slowly scan to your right. Go to your right.
And neither of these crocs give a rip about the lights. They're very bold and dangerous.
How's that? This is how the social hierarchy works. This is the biggest dominant male in this entire chunk of the river.
You can see how dangerous these crocodiles have become because people have fed them.
He's number one girl. So he's the king. And there's the queen. Look how cocky he is. He doesn't give a rip.
If I took one more step closer, he'd nail me, and I'd be the second bloke he's eaten.
He's the only croc here. He doesn't scare about the lights. He's not scared. He's just sitting there in the lights. I don't care. Have a look at his queen. Let's see what she's doing.
Crocodiles are interesting predators. When the two big ones come in, the smaller ones scatter. They know they'll cop a whooping if they hang around. It's all about social hierarchy and dominance and territorialism. I just want to gather up what meat's left, bag it up and take it away. Our job is done.
They pulled away. I'm in no danger, but I want them to have a feed. The king and the queen. Yes!
Not only do we want to explore the dry lowlands, but also these wet highlands.
The highlands are a cool change from the rest of the country. Spectacular rugged scenery softened by lush rainforest growth.
Sri Lanka, of course, is world famous for its tea. Produces the best on the planet. And the tea pluckers are some of the girls that are in the firing line for snake bite. That one?
This is not good.
Ay, no good. Oh, here we go. Bare feet, bare feet. Look at this. Feet are so tough, and they're always standing on things. They'll take a spike and think nothing of it, and then start to feel a bit crook and think that they've had a bit of bad tucker, where in essence they've taken a snake bite, they kind of relax and then start vomiting, and then it's history from there. They die. 62 people been bitten by snakes.
This field.
In this field, just in this one field.
Yeah.
You harvest from the top, here's all the tips. What's happening underneath, you can't see it. And given the bite rate in this paddock alone, 62 bites, by crikey, that's a lot of bites. So the trick is to lower your profile, get down under the tea bushes, and let's start looking there. All sorts of food sources under here too. You got plenty of mice, plenty of rats. Oh, how's that? You're not supposed to be in here. You're gonna bite those girls, aren't you? Oh, oh, oh. Run, run, run. Run. That's it. Got him. This is good, this is good. I'd hate for one of those girls to get bitten by this blighter. See him all coiled up in a strike position. Now, what he doesn't understand is that we can't see that threat posture. I mean, cobras are great. What he's doing is, he's threatening me, saying, look at this, I'm flared up, I'm a cobra, and if you come too close, I'm gonna have to strike. So they give you the warning. But when you're up there picking tea, you can't see the warning. And that's what makes it so dangerous. Come on, mate. There's my boy. There's my boy. You were ready to bite, weren't you?
Up in the hills, the rice paddies are terraced all the way down the slopes. There's plenty of rainfall for the crop, and now it's harvest time. Super dangerous.
So what's going on here is the rice is ready to harvest. So this is a harvest. And have a go at this for habitat. Look how thick the mud is. Can I have a go at that? So you just get it like this, yeah? I think they're saying you're shocking awful at this. What do you do with these sticks here? There you go, mate. Hang on to that for a sec. I'll knock off the rest of this whole paddy here. This little bit here, right here.
Their bare hands are in the rice crop and bare feet in the mud. Maximum exposure to highly venomous snakes. They're here all right. And check out the size of this Russell's viper.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got him wet. Woohoo. Have a look at that. In such a short area, able to give us the runaround. No problem at all. These things travel under this rice water so quick. And you can see how easy it would be to stand on one. I tell you what, that's about as nerve-wracking as it gets. With boots, he'd hit you in the ankle, repetitive biters. Without boots, he'd nail you right fair smack on your feet. I'd sooner go head-on with a bull elephant than come on into one of these rice paddies knowing that there's one of these in there. You've got to walk through it. You're like walking through a landmine. Okay, let's take him over there into the scrub and let him go, mate.
The rice paddies are among the worst areas of all for human fatalities. There'd still be more snakes in here than you could imagine. So let's see what else is down in the water.
Have a go at this. This rice is absolutely chock-a-block full of wildlife. There's frogs, there's rats, there's mice. Everything's moving through here. Here we go, here we go. Ho, 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 ho. No biting, no biting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. No biting. You're all right.
This is a very irate Indian python. They look very, very similar to the Burmese pythons. Oh, oh, oh. And it's going to tag me. Not that it's venomous, but a handful nonetheless. And the bite would hurt. They got needle-sharp teeth. And these are one snake that they actually absolutely love having around their rice paddies because they're rat eaters. They're rat specialists. Absolutely love rats. Obviously doesn't like to be handled, and so it goes a little bit ballistic there for a minute. But as you can see, it's starting to work out. I mean it no harm, and it's starting to settle down. Still very rigid, still very upset. Put in a few squeezes here. They bite, constrict their prey. They grow a whole heap bigger than this. They actually grow 20 foot plus. I'm just going to release it back into the rice, back where you came from, sweetheart, because this is one snake they absolutely love.
Another old friend's back for a visit. It's Bob, and his transmitter is still beeping away. These crocs just keep coming back. Must be the free food and the camouflage traps overcoming their natural caution.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, up! What are you doing?
Nothing, just open his mouth.
We're going to put a top jaw rope on you now, sweetheart. Oh, Bobby's a funny croc. Unfortunately, he won't come out, so I have to put a top jaw rope on him and drag him out. And that upsets him.
Quick, you get in that water now!
Go on, Bob, get out of here.
Ooh, you're a naughty boy. I'm going to teach you on the board in a minute.
Gosh, he's funny. And back near camp, we've got another one.
Oh, I see you're a monster.
Crikey, it's huge.
He takes up the whole trap. I think we'll call him Goliath, he's so big. But looking at him, lengthways, I don't think he's our target, Croc. Let's get him out, stretch him out, and see what we can do. The thing is, I've got to make a call right now. If this isn't our target Croc, if this isn't the super Croc that owns this waterhole, if this is just another Croc that's come in here for this mating season, then all I need is measurements, some photographic identification, and then we'll let him go.
Steve-O, given that you and I and the Australia Zoo team are going to be working together in partnership for many years to come, you guys are getting close, but I need to give you some final training in attaching satellite trackers and radio trackers to crocodiles. So for this procedure, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away, you're going to be the team leader for the attachment, and you and I can talk together and get the training so you can attach successfully and safely.
Sounds good to me, mate. Thank you very much. That's all we've got to do. Can I have a quick look at you, buddy? Don't get excited. Rightio, fellas, what we'll do is just run a chain out. We're going to haul him out, and we're going to get measurements. Right? And I'm only going to go for top jaw ropes only, so if we have to cut him off, he can take him out in the water and let him go.
This is easily gonna be the toughest croc job I've ever done. And everyone's nervous and chock-a-block full of adrenaline. Pounding with adrenaline. This croc is huge and aggressive. But I got a feeling there's one bigger.
My word, you're big. All we've got to do is stay alive.
And he's nasty. He's the first one that actively attacks the front of the trap, which is an attack at us.
You're all right, big fella. You're all right, my big boy. Well, do you think you can turn him around to the back?
We gotta try and get him off the door. Rhino's trying to tweak his tail to turn him round, but he's not moving. The tension is unbelievable. That croc has the ability to come flying out of there like an Exocet missile.
Let me have one. Right. Trevor, flick your rope out.
Now that we're down on people power, it's all about ropes.
Okay, just keep gentle pull.
We've got a three-way split. 3 12mm top jaw ropes.
Keep going. Keep pulling.
Have a go at the size of him. What a whopper. He's immense. This is almost as big as modern-day Crocs get.
Bit further. Watch your doors. Okay, let's pull.
Death rolls, tail thrash.
Go, pull.
Woo! He's going off. It's all about keeping weight on the ropes. I've had to chain to a tree to take the immense power of this Croc. He's going again. Look at the size of him. This Croc is massive, loaded with power. I cannot afford to risk my team by jumping on this Croc. He is too big. We will never be able to attach a satellite transmitter and live through it. Look at the size of him. We're just going to have to take the morphometrics and let him go. He's got too much power. He's just too awesome.
Head length, 26.5 inches.
And Mark, I'm sorry if my measurements are a bit hit and miss, but it's hard to get an accurate measurement on something so powerful.
Go back the other way, my boy. Cranial width, 8 foot 3/4. Okay, here we go. Nice and gentle now, big fella. Death roll.
I'm going to have to measure his total length in bits.
Snout bent 98 inches.
He's just too long.
Oh, look out! Had one of his back legs ripped off. Hang on, fellas.
Man, if I get collected by that tail, something's going to break. Have a go in the replay at the power of that tail, and I nearly wear it. Quick reactions, Steve-O, and just as well. This Croc is going ballistic. He just reeks of power. Here is the king of the jungle. The ultimate predator in Australia. Kicking my butt. Another coat of paint and I'd be history.
He's got bountiful, this boy. One more, boy. All I need is a tail length and we're good as gold.
These ropes aren't going to take much more either. They are getting stressed out. Check out the bulk of that Croc, and that bulk is muscular, power, sinew, strength.
95 inches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 scoots. He's missing at least 6 inches of his tail. Still coming up. And he's got these beautiful scoots here missing. Hang on to him. This is great. Right there's perfect for me.
I just want to get a photographic index of him.
You can see his back leg's been bitten off. Tension up, Steve. Shit, Trevor, you in it, mate?
What an awful Croc, Steve.
I'm going to want to be good here. All the skills I've ever earned in Croc release are coming into one final release.
Look at the size of the bone.
One mistake,
Okay, back off.
but it's looking good. It's coming off. One last rope. Flick it, Steve-O.
Have a go at the size of his teeth. Here is a Goliath, a champion of champions, an absolute steamer. Now all I've got to do is get him in the water.
Have a go at the size of him compared to me. Look at him!
There's a good boy.
A monster crocodile.
No biting, no biting. There's a good Croc. There's a great Croc. Way you go, big fella. Here he goes. Look at this. Dinosaurs away.
My goodness, it's going off.
Mark will scoot cut it, mark it, measure it. So if we catch this guy in the future, then we've got some scientific data. But then we're going to take it, depending on male or female, as to where we take it from here. Let's go.
It's only because she's so small that we can risk using just one lasso and tow her through the water to the sand. As it turns out, this is a female, just as Steve suspected, and she's hanging around the prime target area for our super croc.
Hey, Mark, what do you reckon if we put her in the chopper and take her up 2 water holes?
That's a good idea, Steve.
All right. Croc in a chopper. This will be a first.
There's bits of Croc sticking out both sides of the chopper, head one end, tail the other, and in the middle, there's Steve and Brian, his senior crocodile man from Australia Zoo. We're not taking her far, just a few miles upstream in the same river. It should be far enough to keep her away from the temptation of free food in the traps. She'll be out of our hair for a few days, and close enough to find her own way home when we're done and gone.
Over the head, Rhino. Just go straight to ground. Okay, Bazaki, you're off. Okay, done. Where you go, sweetheart?
Steve's dad's soft mesh trap has done a perfect job. Wow, he's big, but he's not our super croc, and we've named him Nesbit.
You can imagine if you were stuck in amongst that, he'd snap your body. And if he death rolls in this gorge, we're going to get crushed and broken
I
up.
need you on top of Brian.
It requires every single person that is around to put weight on. It's critical that I get to his head and get his jaws together as quick as possible.
Here we go.
Oh. You can see with the weight and the power of people on him, all he can do is wiggle, and that's the cue for us to hang on harder.
Other Brian, one back. Take all your weight that side. 3, 2, 1.
He's going to death roll.
Let him go, Brian.
Let him go. Get out of the way. He'll break your legs.
Get up the bank, Wombat.
That was close.
Back soon, right?
Unfortunately, me and Brazaka have to go back to the campsite, and he looks like he's sitting there, but as soon as he hears the outboard, he gets grumpy. And we think that we've got him restrained with all these 12mm ropes. Watch the violence of this death roll. He death rolls straight up the tree, winches it up, he's snapped the ropes. Extreme danger. He's got no blindfold on. The only thing we've got in our favour, his jaws are tied together. Brino goes for a lasso. He's not sure where he's going to lasso him, but he goes around the neck. They've got to get something on, otherwise this croc is going to go back in the drink. Brazaka and I hook up the boat and shift it as quickly and accurately as you can. But unfortunately, the croc's stimulated by the chopper noise, so the boys decide to pile on.
Everybody on. No, go away.
He's busted the top jaw rope.
Powerful animal. Powerful animal. Mark, change our strategy. We'll do the job right here. Just snap.
Yeah, he was 3 feet up the tree with his head, and just with his own weight was enough to snap the rope off.
In over 30 years of trapping crocs, I've never seen a crocodile snap a 12mm silver rope.
That's about where his tail is. Hey, Mark, whatever his length is to here, plus 3 feet. Puts him up around the 16 plus.
That already makes him the biggest croc I've ever caught.
This little barnacle we're going to take to the Queensland Museum and have it identified, just as a little bit of extra data. This may actually give us some information as to where he's going and where he's getting them.
But the best information we're gonna get from the satellite tracking device.
Okay, hang on to it.
Woo! Brazaka's being tossed off, air gap at his tail, but we handled it.
Hang on to him.
No air gaps, we gotta hang on with all our might. Releasing this croc is gonna be so dangerous. We're in a gully, we're surrounded by trees. Whoever is the last one on has nowhere to go.
Okay, go.
Main team goes. I go, Croc goes. Ah, right. Oh. That was so fast you couldn't even see it.
Broken. Broke your finger.
Even on the replay, it's that fast we can't even see what happened.
Oh, it's dislocated.
Yeah, but last time you did that, it was busted.
It's good as gold.
Set like a jelly now.
No, it's not. It's broken. Okay, I'll have to, it's broken. No worries.
Put some tape there.
No worries. She's broken, that's all. Oh. Yeah, no, that's good, that's good.
Adrenaline's good because you feel a little less pain. And this is a bit of bush medicine. Not the last for this mission.
Thank you very much. All right, thanks, fellas. Way to go.
Nesbitt, over 15 feet, missing his tail. Struth, there's Nesbitt, in full glory, satellite transmitter attached. We're about to see a scene rarely witnessed by anyone, let alone filmed. Two massive big crocs are in a challenge for dominance.
This is a combination of good and bad. You can see the two male crocs coming up alongside each other, bubble blowing, posturing, belting into each other.
Oh,
Good hit.
you can hear the clashing like two chunks of steel smashing into each other.
Nesbitt's holding his own. Nesbitt's doing well.
Bubble blowing, and here's why they're fighting. A gorgeous female. Crikey, I'd fight for her too. Have a go at the size of their teeth. Smash!
This whole posturing and belting and trying to assert dominance, which is stirring all these girls. It'd be easy for a hunter to nail them. That's why we got to try and instill fear into these crocs, the fear of people, the fear of mankind. It's important to their survival. You know when they go up and go crack like that? If I got hit, I would be dead 3 times over. Good hit.
It seems Nesbitt's starting to get the upper hand. Crikey, and the bloke Nesbitt fights, we catch in the next trap. And this croc can be just as dangerous as Nesbitt.
Oh, Mark, look at this. That's not from the trap. This is our boy. You're the boy. You're the angry, aggressive one.
Nickname this bloke Big Bad Bob. He's big and he's bad, and he starts fights. Come on, Bobby.
Imagine if that had hit me. Woo!
There's a boy. Come on. There's a good boy. There's my boy. Watch out, he can strike from there, Dad. You got him. You got him.
Rats.
Every crocodile has a personality, and this one is aggressive.
Take up the slack.
Go, go, go. Pull, pull. 12 on 12.
If even one of those hits you, you're dead. Two top jaw ropes on and they're secure. As soon as he goes for the death roll, we hit him. Push him down. People power.
Here he goes. Tell him.
Look at him, he's working us. He's trying to get those air gaps he needs to thrash us all off.
We cannot have a roll right now.
We're going to use this tarp to blindfold his head. What we have to do with this croc is try and get him into a boat, provided he doesn't sink it, and get him to an area where we can attach the transmitter. So as he's tired, we move as quick as we can into the boat. Trying to work on the croc in that confined area would have been extremely dangerous, just not on.
Keep it out, go. Pull. Okay, let's
Now we got some good working space.
Yep. Okay, hold there. Stop. Okay, pin him down. Right.
Pile on, fellas.
Okay. Okay, Bob.
Now we've got to take the crucial measurements.
He's 14 foot right on the knocker, Mark. 14? Back and off.
Kiss you right on the lips. What a good boy. What a good kisser.
The tiger's gliding over a broad expanse of sandy bottom on the fringe of one of Shark Bay's huge meadows of seagrass. We'll want to take him in a sandy area before he can hide in the darker spaces. This time, we're trying to use the boat to get between him and the deeper water, guide him away from the grass banks, and then try to keep herding him into position for the lasso. This one looks like a fairly placid shark, perfect for Steve's new technique to catch a tiger by the tail.
We're closing in, and it's looking good. But I gotta come up with a bit of innovation on the run. So I pull the net out of a scoop net and put my lasso around it. What I gotta do is try and get that over the top of the shark's head. But to hold the rope in place, I gotta use just the right amount of tape so it can withstand the pressure of the water, go over the top of the shark's head, and then pull up with the lasso. Here's innovation for you. Let's see if we can do the job. Ready to go. Glenn would have to be the best boat driver I've ever worked with. This guy's knowledge of the animals that live here is impeccable. We're moving in. Very quiet shark. Not running, not scared of us. Going in close. Just got to get in front, dip it in front of his head. No good. No good, no good, no good. No good. Too much tape. You could see I had to rip it too hard. Re-tape, re-rope. Let's try again.
Try from the back, I think.
Shark's unfazed. It's just cruising along, barely flicking its tail. I'm thinking I might be able to get it by the tail, but no good. As soon as the shark feels the lasso back near its tail, it goes nah, and just packs on a bit of speed. Look how calm and collected the shark is. It knows that it's the biggest carnivore, the biggest apex predator in the territory, and it's got nothing to fear from us. Just got to idle up, see if we can get up alongside. Here we go, there's its tail. Got to get out in front. Got to get out in front and dip at the right time. Ah, come on, Steve-O. In front, dip, pull. No good, no good again. That time the noose went straight over the top of the shark. The tape's the right amount, but the noose went over. The shark detected it. But it's not phased. The shark doesn't really care. It's still scanning the shallows for ducker. We're gonna get another shot. Crikey, Steve-O, make this one work. There we go, noose is over, pull! Another miss. Crikey. You can see how it's not affecting the shark. It's not putting in the huge strokes and charging out into the deep water. It's confused going, what on earth is going on here? Which is great. It means we're going to get another shot and the shark is still calm, still just cruising. Oh, we've got it! The noose is on. Round the tail. Perfect. Hook up. Woo! Check out the power of this shark. It's pulling the boat round like a tin can. Unbelievable. Let's hope that rope can handle the strain, because this shark is putting in the good yards. Packing in the power. Just got to let it tire down a little bit, which is coming quick. You can see the power of that shark towing the boat. We don't want the shark to get exhausted, so I start pulling it in. Slowly but surely, we're making ground. What a powerful animal. Extremely powerful. Shark's just tugging us where it wants to go. She's knocking up now.
Got him round the pectoral. I gotta get his tail.
We haven't got around the tail. We've got around the pectoral fin. What I've got to do now is try and get a tail rope on. Woo! That shark's got some power. Got to try and get this nice, fat rope over its tail. The fatter the rope, the less impact it's going to have on the shark's skin. I do not want to hurt this shark. And I do not want to go in the drink with it right now. You can see the lasso's gone around the pectoral fin. That's what's holding her up. Now I should be able to just simply lasso her tail. Come on, sweetheart. Woo! She's giving me a whooping. Got it. Yellow rope. How powerful is this shark? Well over 10 feet long and just giving me a whooping. Now she's getting angry. For the first time, she's starting to get a bit angry. And why wouldn't you? But I've got the tail noose on. And she's upset. She knows she's in a bit of trouble now. What I've got to do is get her alongside the boat and work out where the heck I go from here. This is unknown territory for me. So I've decided that's it. I'm going in. Having watched sharks all my life, I believe as long as I stay in the right position on the shark, she won't actually be able to grab me.
Here we go. Have a go at this. You can see right here, it's been tagged. Just got to get that number. WA Fisheries 4183. WA Fisheries, come out from under there, buddy. Come on then, out you come, out you come. Here's the big boy, here's the big boy. Can you check underneath him and see if it's a boy or a girl with the claspers, Juzzy?
No claspers.
Female. Here's a big girl. Here she comes. Here she comes. There's a girl. Have a look at her big, beautiful black eyes. Sensational. You can see how we're drifting, keep her moving, keep her gills going. I reckon she'd be somewhere over 10 foot. Beautiful female. Here's the legend of Shark Bay, mate. Here it is, the tiger. Now let me see if we can have a look at those teeth in there. Woo! Check out those chompers. Huge, big teeth. And it's all about angles and serrations. That's what it's all about. They have the ability to cut through turtle shells like I cut through an apple. Amazing dentition. They have live young, 15 or more live young. Keep swimming, babe, keep swimming. There's my girl, there's my girl. Keep swimming, sweetheart. Gotta keep her swimming, gotta keep her moving, because she oxygenates through her gills. That's how she gets her oxygen. So we've gotta keep her moving. Very, very important. She's already a little bit tired, she's already a bit knocked up, but how they caught this big fish is with a hook. They hook them in the mouth until they're absolutely exhausted, and then haul them up to the boat, and they reckon when you flip them on their back, they'll go to sleep. Ooh, that made her eyes big. Okay, sweetheart, you're all right. I'm in a great position here. You can see how I'm tucked right in under her shoulder. Right, so she can't really swing around and chomp me. But if she started thrashing around, I'd be in a world of trouble. An absolute world of trouble. Look at her. Look at that for a head. You're all right, sweetheart. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's good, that's a good girl. There's my girl. See how she got really, really upset when I lifted her up out of the water. She didn't like it, not one bit. All right, there she is. Have a go at this girl. Have a go at those stripes on her flanks. And that's what separates her from all the other shark species. We're gonna...
I reckon leave that there.
Get the tail ropes off.
Get out.
There's no doubt about it. She's knocked up, but she could give me the flick at any moment. And everyone's really worried about my safety. I'm only just hanging on to her, and if she spins round, she'd bite me in half.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Don't take the risk.
Don't take the risk, Steve.
No, there won't be any risk here, mate. She's a beautiful girl.
Pretty comfy.
Okay, we got clear enough water for a release?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, sweetheart. It's a little easier. Hey, give me a kiss. What a... Oh, she didn't like that. I'm not your type, obviously. This is a little easier on him than,
Watch out.
than actually, slide that one
Come
off.
off, Steve. That'll come off. Go on, you better get out.
Okay.
I'll get out. I'll get
And
out.
away she goes.
All right.
Look at this. The apex predator of Shark Bay, the tiger shark.
And she's away. Look at that. Woo! Gliding straight away. Yes! Shark Bay. Rocks. Apex predator of Shark Bay. The tiger shark. Tiger shark. You're a champion, mate. Good on you. Good work.
Got him. We got him.
Hey?